Hello and welcome to Commentator Showdown number 2. Today I'll be fighting TehInfamousAmos. And yeah, we had quite a few fights. I think we had like over 20. Here I just got a parry on him. I think that was like one of my few parries that I did have on him. Wasn't really trying for parry throughout all of our duels, but I got a few still anyways. Here he's using a light crossbow, and oh yeah, by the way, throughout all of our duels, he did switch out between 3 builds, I believe. So yeah, that was nice to have a variety, mix it up for him. Here he's using a strength build. As you can see, he has a high strength weapon, and he didn't do so well on this character, but he still did beat me a few times. But I think I beat him most of the time while he was using his strength character. Alright, so his little light crossbow is definitely a very nice surprise attack. Alright, I start out here heavy, which I didn't mean to. Luckily I just switched to medium just in time. So once again he's using that demon great machete and his light crossbow. Now this time I'm a bit more used to his tactics, and his power within does not help his health. It is just constantly going down. He could have hit me right here, but luckily I'd just barely fallen short. A large globe. Yeah, I think I've died to that like several times. It's that heavy attack that usually gets me on it, especially since it has two hits to the combo. That surprises me oftentimes. Yeah, my character that I'm using here, it's my dex build. It does have 50 dex, I believe, which is of course unnecessary. And I got extraordinarily lucky right here. This is about the luckiest I've ever gotten in any duel or any fight. As you can see right there, I got 1 HP left. That's insane. Not sure if my fireball or his power within killed him in our previous duel, but one or the other did. Either way, it still works. Looks like I won. Now it looks like he's either alright. Oh, looks like this time he's got the Golemax. And I think I had underestimated the Golemax. Seems like it. But his power within is once again cutting down his HP. I think he tried to parry me more times than I tried to parry him. I don't remember how successful he was. Probably more successful than me. Ooh, almost got a parry on him there. Using another very nice strength weapon. I believe that is... what is that? Looks like a Great Lord Great Sword. So yeah, he recognized that I was throwing fireballs, casting pyromancies at him, and he had used crossbows to counter that, which is a pretty effective counter against pyromancies. Here I didn't want to follow him that far into the forest because I was sort of afraid that I would be attacked by an NPC while we were dueling. So I had a pretty nice variety of pyromancies throughout all of our duels, I believe. I didn't always use all of my pyromancies, but you know, I had them available. Now here we just coincidentally both started using the Chaos Blade. I think this might have been our first duel where he started using his dex build as well. Although mine isn't 100% optimized, but it's pretty much there, so I'd say it's still good for PvP. Here I'm using my scythe, but you know, scythe is not my most reliable weapon. It's just a fun weapon to use once in a while, just because it's different. The roll attack is pretty good, but it can be punished with a backstab. And its regular attacks are, well, yeah, they can be parried pretty easily if you attack successively. Here he's got his red tier stone ring activated, so now it looks like he could probably win it KO me with a bow. Possibly, but no guarantees there. Rather than trying to block most of his Scythe attacks, I think I preferred or tried to dodge them, as I was wearing the Darkwood grain ring, so that gives me some pretty good invincibility frames. Reliable to dodge his Scythe, but I did not dodge them there. Looks like I was maybe going for an attack or wasn't paying attention. Alright, looks like starting out with a bow this time. And I nearly hit him there with that heavy attack from the Chaos Blade. I think that Great Scythe was really a dominating weapon in all of our duels. I did try and use the Life Hunt Scythe during a few of our duels. I don't remember how successful I was at it. I think I did alright. Looks like now here he's trying to poison me. And I noticed there's a pattern when he usually tries to go for a parry. Looks like he might be going for a backstab, but instead he parries. That could be one of his little methods that I can memorize and counter if I were to ever duel him again. Alright, so now his red tier stone ring is activated, but I'm at full health, so I could probably go head on and be pretty safe. And I think he may just realize that, so yeah, maybe he didn't realize that. Well, I went head on and I prevailed. Although we did take out half my health in one hit from the Great Scythe. That is definitely a deadly weapon. Here I got the shield, don't remember its name exactly, but it increases all of your resistances against, I believe, all types. Yeah, as you can see, it's very helpful for when you are using the Life Hunt Scythe, as the Scythe will, of course, build up your own build meter as well as your opponent as you hit your opponent. So it looks like he's using a long spear, but he switches on to another weapon and I get that odd angle hit on him. From what he had told me, he should have parried that attack right there, but from my perspective, you know, that was not a very easily, or if possible, to parry that last attack of mine. Yep, so now he's got his Great Scythe again. Well, you know, I got my little Silver Knight sword, which is surprisingly effective against many opponents. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that once again, that combo heavy attack from that weapon, it often gets me. Not sure why. I should just try and parry it sometime. Yeah, parrying slow weapons is pretty easy, and you can actually do the kind of like visual parry. But of course, you still have to hit ahead of time. I mean, parry ahead of time. Alright, so now it looks like he can take me on in one arrow. So that's what he's going for. I'm going for a dash attack. But he's rolling away. He's not letting me get that attack on him. So now I two-handed the parry. We dash at each other, but we take each other out at the exact same time, it would seem. I think that was our only tie of all of our duels. Yeah, my green blossoms, I had actually just obtained them off the monsters that are off to the secret area right outside of this area. So I really had not come prepared with any. Now here I'm just using a whip. Wasn't really that serious, as it's not a very effective weapon against most other weapons, although some people can use it pretty well. And man, he got lucky with that poise break on me, but I got a backstab on him. I quickly switch out to my red tier stone ring just in time. Ooh, I barely missed him there. Now my red tier stone ring is activated if it wasn't activated before. But we are both low on health and both ready to one hit KO the other person. It's backing up into that area there again. Ooh, I barely missed that attack. And he kills me, as his dash attack has a much greater angle than my little thrusting katana there. Once again, he's using that formidable great scythe, but I got my life hunt scythe to really, counter that. Ooh, looks like he could have hit me almost. Yeah, that combo heavy attack. I think the mistake that I made in this duel while I was using this scythe is I had done the one-handed or the normal attack rather than any heavy attacks, which the heavy attacks are just much better. And here he randomly pulls on a claymore or some type of great sword. And I got a few hits on him, so now we're about at even or equal health, or so it may seem. Got another hit on him. Things are looking good for me, but he's got his red tier stone ring activated, so that can be pretty deadly. Once again, I am just pursuing him as he tries to shoot an arrow at me. Ooh, nearly hit him there. But that Darkwood Crane Ring gives everyone invincibility frames, just enough to make them invincible as long as they spam the roll button. Alright, so yeah, I think I lost there because I tried to attack while he did a dash attack, I believe. And now it looks like he has just switched over to his other build. I think this was his build with it was a faith build, and I don't remember what other stats, but I do remember that he had low vitality, so he said he wanted to wear the miller's mask to make up for that. And I just had a pretty unwise move. I enchanted my sword and then switched it out. Not sure what I was thinking, but I'm most certain that was actually an accident. So yeah, that claw, it's an alright weapon, but enchanted, that thing is surprisingly deadly. As we both failed to hit each other at all. But he nearly got a parry on me right there. Once again, I'm gonna keep dashing at him, but luckily it never hits me. Alright, so now I got my claw, but as I've said, it's not that great of a weapon. But when you enchant it, thing can be pretty good. So now things are looking good for me. Alright, so I got a bit more health than him. But now he looks like, nope, he's got his claw back out. He's got that red tier stone ring to really increase his damage. I nearly hit him. And he's just rolling around. Wow, it looks like a deadly roll attack there. And he takes me out with the roll attack. Yeah, that roll attack is very, very quick. Definitely one of the quickest roll attacks I've seen. Especially seeing that it has quite the amount of reach. To compensate for him using his sunlight blade, I did use my charcoal pine resin, as long as I remember to and didn't fail by switching out to another weapon. Alright, so it's already got my health really low, you know, in no time at all. Quickly switch on to my, no wait, never mind, I was just fumbling through my inventory trying to switch on to my red tearstone ring. Then I successfully do it. Luckily for me, I had not died, but go head on and end up dying. I apparently could not break his poise, but kind of attacked at the same time, so I suppose it didn't really matter. So once again, we enchant our weapons, eat the grass, and get ready to fight. I think he had been using a rapier or some type of thrusting sword to parry me, or try to parry me in his offhand or left hand there. The scythe does do pretty good damage, just a bit more of a slower weapon, so as it is a halberd, and I take him out. Looks like I just run out of green blossoms here, so I just simply didn't use any. Alright, so I find that great swords plus enchantment equals pretty deadly weapon. Then again, I suppose that's true about any weapon if one has the appropriate stats. Hope he broke my guard. Luckily, he did not realize that my stamina was low. Pretend to run away. I don't think he had very good luck with parrying me. I don't really remember him parrying me. I'm sure he got me at least once with the parry and riposte. I get a jump attack on him, but that only activates his red tearstone ring. So he's got his claw out once again. Ooh, we go head on and I take him out. That was a pretty odd angle for me to hit him right there. Alright, he's standing still. Nope, he bowed, or did that prayer animation. I'll take that as a bow. I got my show tell. It is a pretty awesome weapon, but it's doesn't reach out very far. And seeing that he has enough poise to resist multiple hits, it's not a very good thing for me. Two-handed, I'm sure would be pretty deadly though. I just don't want to go head on against his sunlight blade, because that would be pretty fatal for me, I'm sure. Now he's got that deadly washing pole. That thing does have some pretty insane reach for a katana, but that actually did not do that much damage to me, surprisingly. Ooh, the one time that I didn't put the fireball in front of me, he rushes in front of me. Unlucky, but that's alright. Now I got my Silver Knight Spear out, you know, to outreach his weapon, but of course it's a linear weapon. Pursues me, but he only parries, does nothing more. Ooh, looks like I finish him off with a dash attack. And now it looks like he is using a thrusting sword, I believe. And I think, yeah, this is going to be our last duel that we will show you guys. We go head on, hit one another. But he has much lower HP than me, so it looks like I'm at the advantage right now. Just trying to predict my dash attack there. Oh wait, never mind, that's a Baldur's Side sword. I definitely recognize that heavy attack. See it quite often. It's such a long weapon that, you know, kind of looks like a thrusting sword. All the other straight swords are just so short. Looks like he's going no shield. Ooh, that was a close one. My HP is much lower than his. Surprising with my great scythe. But will it win me the battle? I don't know. Let's find out. I hit him there, but now his red tearstone ring is activated. Now he's got his long spear. He takes me out as I step backwards. And I suppose it takes a long spear to take out a great scythe at times. So guys, thanks for watching and goodbye.